we doing in this one? What is this? So, Joanna, you are a wife and a mother of 2 young, gorgeous children, and also a TV presenter. So you were talking to me about all the kind of guilt and the comparing that goes on when it comes to balancing all of those relationships, right?
Yeah, I mean, actually, it's funny because I actually feel quite lucky with my job, because it's not like 9 to 5 every day, that I actually get to be around a lot for my kids. I get to do the school runs, I get to do like after school reading and all that stuff. I think where I can feel guilty is probably more with my husband, because my kids get a lot of my time, an awful lot of time, and obviously work gets quite a lot of, focus, but he kind of gets what's left. Poor him. And I feel that that's a real, can be a real wrestle and a real journey, because actually what I know is that if I want my kids to be healthy and ultimately have good relationships of their own, I need to invest in my marriage.
Sure.
But often that can come, doesn't come at the top of my list of priorities.
Yes.
So there's kind of, you can end up feeling a bit like, oh man, I'm just not giving everybody enough of what they need. Like, he's not probably getting enough of me. And then if I do, am I missing something else in my friendships? And you don't feel like there's enough time to do everything well.
Yes. Is it possible to do everything well all at the same time?
I think there has to be a middle ground.
Right.
Because you have to do it. I have to be a mum and a wife and work and have friends. I have to do those things, and they're important and they're healthy if I can get that balance right. So you have to make it work, and sometimes you have to make compromises. But I don't know what the answer is to getting it right. And maybe sometimes it's not being so hard on yourself and realising that you're only one person. You can only give so much. But I definitely think it's worth giving it a good crack to try and make sure that everybody has got what they need of you. But really, I think and it sounds kind of backwards and selfish, but the first and foremost thing you should do is make sure that you're okay.
So I was just thinking that, and I didn't want to interrupt you. You were talking about the list of the things that you need to give your time to, and I thought, you haven't mentioned yourself in that. And I did think to myself, I know many of my girlfriends are mothers, and they're just like, forget it, it's not going to happen. And you have 2 children, and I want to say they're under 7, are they? How old are they?
3 and 5.
Yeah, so you have two under 5, and it's like, you wouldn't get time in there for yourself, no? Or do you? Or
that's my biggest struggle, is finding time for myself. You always have to force it. And it's only really recently where my youngest, now she goes to nursery in the morning, so I've kind of got about 2.5 hours in the morning where I'm like, okay, clean the house, do the washing up, do this, do that. But I've actually started being really purposeful and just going, okay, I'm just going to, almost as if I think what happened one day, I was supposed to have a meeting, and then the meeting got cancelled. So I was like, right, I would have been at a meeting, so all the housework would not have been done when I was at the meeting. So it still can wait. I'm going to take this. So I was just like, I'm going to claim that bit of time, because I wouldn't have been here anyway to do anything else. And it kind of started there, where I thought, actually, I can do that, even if it's once every 2 weeks or something, where I go, I'm going to block out, and it's usually on a Monday after a busy weekend. Sometimes it's just last Monday, this is funny. And I've only done this probably 3 times in the last year, but I'm so tired. I was like, drop the kids at school, come back
into bed.
I was like, I need sleep.
If you don't have children and you do that, what does that mean?
If you're like us, then that's still not okay.
You should do it more. Do it more, you can't do it as much as you
Okay, great.
Yeah, do it as much as you possibly can. Sleep.
To go back to what you said, it starts with you. In order for you to be the best mother, the best wife, most effective at your job, it starts with taking care of yourself. So is this a kind of fresh new revelation for you, or because you've been a mum now for 5 years, or have you realised this earlier?
It's quite fresh and new, and I feel like it's something that I'm still working on, and it's something that I almost need like weekly reminders of. You know, even us talking about it now, I'm going, oh yeah. I should probably invest in my, you know, because it's not a natural thing. It feels very unnatural.
Yes.
Because all you want to do as a mother is give to your children.
Right, okay.
That's everything in you, every fibre of your being, every penny you've got, you want to give to them. Actually, it's that stop and think. If you really love your children, you need to look after you. Because I recognise that I'm a grumpy cow when I am not, you know, when I'm tired, like, or, you know, I'm not together and I'm not like feeling, I don't know whether it's like confident or not. I've had a bad day about something else, I had some bad news about something else. It comes out, you know, my children get the worst of it. I'm like, rah, you know, horrible. So actually, that's not good for them. So I need to kind of go, okay, all right, just be kind to yourself, look after yourself. But it's not natural. It's very unnatural. I'm just kind of getting to the stage where I'm going, oh, I need to remind myself all the time, put yourself in a, you know, you're worth it, you know, and it's important.
But I love that. I love your honesty. I love the fact that you're at a place right now where it's like, oh, okay, I'm starting to realise that I do need to start factoring in time for myself. And I think that will probably really encourage a lot of mums out there who probably experience exactly what you're experiencing, but just don't tell anybody that that's for fear of what would that look like. Whereas for you, you're saying it's normal, right? Yeah. Thank you.
A couple of weeks ago, myself and my husband, we were like, right, let's like divide, because I took my son to his very first school disco.
Oh,
so cute.
Oh, you've lost him now.
You dance with me.
Lock him up.
No one else. And then like James took Taylor out to Nando's and had frozen yogurt. And it was like, you have to carve out time and enjoy the time that you've got with them. They could be driving you crazy, but I would just, you know, even in the crazy, I try and enjoy it. So I'm like, it's not going to last forever. They're going to be big. He's going to be taller than me, and I'm like, I just have to enjoy every moment that I can.
Next time on the 7 series.
because obviously through the always feeling like I was getting cheated on, the trust was broken, and then the trust was broken with guys, and with any male that I'd get into contact with, I would friend zone myself because I'd think someone else is going to get him, because I've experienced just so much rejection and heartache.